Thank you, Back Secretariat. For the brief basic contractual for 5 projects for ID number 25OI 008, Preventive Maintenance, Tertiary Roads, Muntinlupa, Insular Prison Road, Chainage 00, Chainage 2, Chainage 56.48, Muntinlupa City, with a duration of 30 calendar days, ABC of 1,830,638 pesos and 90 centavos. Major work category, road, rehabilitation, asphalt. For the second project, 25OI 0009, preventive maintenance, tertiary road, Parañaque-Sucat road, Chainage 055 to Chainage 142, Muntinlupa City, with a duration of 30 calendar days, ABC of 3,734,730 pesos and 94 centavos. Major work category, road, rehabilitation, asphalt. For the third project, with ID number 25OI 0010, preventive maintenance, Tertiary Road, Muntinlupa, Insular Prison Road, kilometer 0029 plus 846 to kilometer 0030 plus 219 and kilometer 32 plus 352 to kilometer 0032, 471.83. Muntinlupa City of 45 calendar days, ABC of 18,599,419 pesos and 8 centavos. Major work category, road asphalt, rehabilitation asphalt. For the fourth project, 25OI 0011, preventive maintenance, tertiary road, South Superhighway, West Service Road, kilometer 0020 plus 386 to kilometer 0020 plus 880, Muntinlupa City, with a duration of 60 calendar days, ABC of 19,408,892 pesos and 69 centavos. Roads rehabilitation asphalt. For the fifth project, 250I0012, preventive maintenance, South Superhighway, West Service Road, kilometer 0020 plus minus 087, 2 kilometer 0020 plus 320, Muntinlupa City, with a duration of 60 calendar days, ABC of 17,291,083 pesos and 78 centavos. Roads, rehabilitation, asphalt. May I request Engineer Kevin Filipino to read the requirements for bidding document. Please, sir.
Good morning. Here are the requirements of bidding documents. For the technical documents, the following must be submitted. Field job certificate of registration and membership based on GPPB resolution number 15-2021. If not yet enrolled in the CWA, the following must be submitted. Applicable license and registration, statement of all ongoing government and private contracts, SLCC, total assets and total liabilities applicable. Next is the bid security using Form DPWH Infra 10, 11, or 12 revised. For the project requirements, the following must be included in the bid. Duly initialed organizational chart for the contract using contractor's list of key personnel for the contract using Form DPWH Infra 14. Duly initialed list of contractors' major equipment using Form DPWH Infra 15. In sworn statement under RA 9184-IRR, Section 25.2b, using Form DPWH Infra 16 revised, and for the additional requirement, preliminary examination of technical proposal form or checklist. For the financial documents, the following must be submitted. Duly signed bid form, duly signed bid prices in the bill of quantities using Forms DPWH Infra 17 and 18. Duly initial detailed estimates including a summary sheet indicating the unit prices of construction materials, labor rates, and equipment rentals used. Yearly initial cash flow by quarter using Form DPWH Infra 19, and for the additional requirement, the preliminary examination of financial documents, form, or checklist. For the documents to be submitted by the contractor, the bidding requirements. The bidding for the project shall be governed by all the provisions of RA number 9184 and its 2016 revised IRR, including its generic policies, rules, and regulations as the primary source thereof, while, while the herein clauses shall serve as the secondary source thereof. Any amendments made to the IRR and other GPPB issuances shall be applicable only to the ongoing posting, advertisement, or invitation to bid by the BAC through the issuance of a supplemental or bid bulletin. The bidder, by the act of submitting its bid, shall be deemed to have inspected the site, determined the general characteristics of the contracted works, and the conditions for this project, such as the location and the nature of the work, climatic conditions, transportation facilities, nature and condition of the terrain, geological conditions at the site communication facilities, and availability of construction aggregates and other materials, labor, water, electric power and access roads, and other factors that may affect the cost, duration, and execution or implementation of the contract, project, or work, and examine all instructions, forms, terms, and project requirements in the bidding documents. Who are the eligible bidders? Only bids of bidders found to be legally, technically, and financially capable will be evaluated. The bidder must have an experience of having completed a single largest completed contract or SLTC that is similar to this project, equivalent to at least 50% of the ABC adjusted, if necessary, by the bidder to current prices using the PSA CPI, except under conditions provided for in Section 23.4.2.4 of the 2016 revised IRR of RA number 9184. Contract is considered to be similar to the contract to be bid if it has the major categories of work stated in the BDS. The bidder shall comply with the eligibility criteria under Section 23.4.2 of the 2016 IRR of RA number 9184. For the clarification and amendment of bidding documents, prospective bidders may request for clarification on and/or interpretation of any part of the bidding documents. Such requests must be in writing and received by the procuring entity, either at its given address or through electronic mail indicated in the IB, at least 10 calendar days before the deadline set for the submission and receipt of bid. For the documents comprising the bid, the eligibility and technical components. The first envelope shall contain the eligibility and technical documents of the bid, as specified in Section 9, Checklist of Technical and Financial Documents. A valid pickup license is required. In case of joint ventures, a valid special pickup license and registration for the type and cost of the contract for this project. Any additional type of contractor license or permit shall be indicated in the BDS. A list of contractors' key personnel, example project manager, project engineers, materials engineers, safety officer, and foreman, assigned to the contract to be bid, with their complete qualification and experience data shall be provided. For the minimum years of experience for the key personnel, as shown on the table, the minimum years of similar experience for same position and the minimum years of total work experience of same position for project manager is 5 years. For the project engineer, the minimum years of similar experience of same position and the minimum years of total work experience of same position is required is that the project engineer must be at least an accredited contractors and consultants provisional project engineer based on DO 148 series of 2024. For the foreman, the minimum years of similar experience of same position and the minimum years of total work experience of same position is also 5 years. The requirement for materials engineer, he or she must be an accredited materials engineer 1 for the minimum years of similar experience of same position and the minimum years of total work experience for same position. For the safety officer, the minimum years of similar experience of same position and the minimum years of total work experience of same position. The requirement is that the safety officer must be a construction safety and health certificate holder. A list of contractors' major equipment units, which are owned, leased, and or under purchase agreements supported by proof of ownership or certification of availability of equipment from the equipment lessor or vendor for the duration of the project. The minimum equipment to be used for the following contracts are as follows. For contract ID number 25OI0008, uh, one unit is required for each of the following: pneumatic tire roller, tandem steel roller, asphalt distributor, and dump truck. For contract ID number 25OI0009, one unit of each asphalt paver, pneumatic tire roller, tandem steel roller, water truck or pump, and cargo or service truck. For contract ID number 25OI0010, one unit of each equipment is required: pneumatic tire roller, tandem steel roller, asphalt distributor, asphalt paver, dump truck, cargo or service truck. For contract ID number 25OI0011, one unit of each of the following equipment must be provided: payloader, pneumatic tire roller, tandem steel roller, backhoe with breaker, asphalt distributor, asphalt paver, dump truck, cargo or service truck, water truck or pump, boom truck,